Julie Trembley of Bloomington, Illinois can't stop lying about what she put in her divorce decree 10 years ago. She never talks about the things that she didn't do that the court ordered to do. She never talks about the things that she was legally required to do, but she didn't do them. Let's take a look. In Julie Trembley's divorce paperwork that she did 10 years ago, that she so often brags about following and says that she never broke her promise and always kept to everything that was in the divorce decree. Here's paragraph number 9 from the divorce decree. It says this: the maximum involvement and cooperation of both parents regarding the physical, mental, moral, and emotional well-being of the minor child is in the best interest of the minor child. The maximum involvement and the maximum cooperation. How does Julie Trembley invoke the maximum involvement and the maximum cooperation? Let's take a look. Here's exactly what it looks like when Julie Trembley is supposedly involved in maximum cooperation and maximum involvement while she's trying to co-parent 4 children with her ex-spouse. You can see right here that whenever she gets mad and she doesn't get her way, all she has to do is send a text message to me that says, "I can and will cut off communication. If you don't like that, feel free to take me back to court." Now, does it say in the decree that she can cut off communication? No, it says that she is bound to have maximum cooperation and maximum involvement. So when you have 4 teenage children and your vindictive ex decides to cut off all communication and you're at work at 3:30 in the afternoon, what do you think happens to your phone when those 4 children get out of school and their mom has cut off all communication and all of the messages have to flow to dad? What do you think happens in my workplace when my phone's lighting up like a Christmas tree because 4 teenagers getting out of school can't talk to their mom because she has cut off all communication illegally? What happens is she gets to break the law and she gets to violate the decree, but no consequences from family court. That's what happens. Let's back up one paragraph and look at paragraph 8 and see if that's one that Julie Trembley is following because she promised she would follow all the rules. Paragraph 8 says, the parties possess the ability to cooperate effectively and consistently with each other toward the best interests of the minor child. So cutting off all communication so the children can't hear from you to get problems resolved and funneling every single phone call and text message to dad at 3:30 in the afternoon when they get out of school so that it disrupts his productivity at work and gets him put on probation in the workplace, that's maximum cooperation and maximum involvement? Or is Julie Trembley breaking the law and defying the court decree? Here's another text that she loved to send every time she didn't get her way. You can call if you want to talk about the kids. I'm blocking your texts and emails, and if you start talking about anything other than the kids, I will hang up on you. So she gets to break the law and defy the decree anytime she feels like it. No consequences for her. No reprimand from the court whatsoever. But she doesn't tell you that this is where she broke the law and defied the decree. She doesn't want to talk about how she didn't follow that rule. So she's on TikTok saying, I always follow the rules in my decree. Really? Is that what you did here? What does the decree actually say about what I should do if I want to talk to Julie? It says in paragraph 25 of the decree that this is how that should be handled. Should a parent have a question about the other parent that affects the children, that parent shall ask the parent directly. So I can ask Julie Trembley about things other than the kids. The decree says right in paragraph 25, I'm allowed to ask her questions about things other than the kids. Should a parent have a question about the other parent that affects the children, that parent should ask the parent directly. The reason she wanted me to challenge her by dragging her back to court because she was breaking the law by not following the decree is because she knew she had bankrupted me and she knew that I wouldn't have any money to afford an attorney. That was the scheme the whole time.
I said in my divorce paperwork way back 10 years ago that I would not do that, and I have kept to my word.
I'm a bad